Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass here, and welcome back to Spirit Hunter NG. Previously, we defeated the Hiroshima woman. Now we're on to the next ordeal. We are living our lives. A night's passed since one went down in Yamato's shrine. I'll admit to being curious about the fallout, so I swung by the shrine during the day, but the area around it was closed off. I bet it's because they found a drowned body. Who could that be? I opened the door. Yo, how's it going? Amanome stands there, smiling his usual smile. He barges right in without waiting for me to answer. I'd planned to stop by earlier, but things got busy so I was held up. Did you have something you had to do? You're so careless. I had to clean up the mess from last night. Taking care of the mess. I made arrangements so the cops won't suspect us. After all, we made quite the ruckus. Plus, that security guard is missing. Oh, that's right. They managed to find the guy safe and sound. He can't seem to answer any questions, though, even when the cops press him for details. He must have been scared shitless, although it has nothing to do with me. What about Bond, the journalist? He's got pictures, doesn't he? Isn't that bad? He'll keep his mouth shut. We're still in negotiations. Besides, there's nothing in for him if he talks. Just a thanks and a pat on the back. So in that sense, we can trust him. I don't really like how he's got us by the scruff. Makes me uneasy. That's all I have to report. How about we call it a day? This could have all been done over the phone. No reason for you to come all the way here. I thought I'd stop by while I was out on my walk. Oh, has Kakuya made contact with you? No, not yet. I see. Looks like the days with you wrapped around the little lady's finger will continue. Let me know if anything happens. Later. With a wave, Amanome leaves. For once, the night ends with nothing happening. Oh, so we actually are living our lives. Can I go take a shower? Useless! Can I make phone calls? Well, I guess we just go to bed. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Amanome's been a big help. I'm more grateful than he knows. But should I keep him caught up in this? Feels like I can take advantage of his kindness. With those thoughts running through my mind, I go to bed. We are living our lives. Oh, so much precision. On the way back from Black Rabbit, I stopped in the convenience store to buy some dinner. Natsumi wasn't at the bar. She must be with the police again. Hey, you there. A voice calls up from behind me. Look, a new person. It belongs to a tall woman with sharp eyes. Are you a detective? Going by her shoulders and forearms, she's definitely trained her body well. She'd stand a fair chance as a competitor in the underground match. Is it just gender bent Mashita? You can be a stand-in for him. Cause you look kind of like him, like a sister almost. God, you're not actually his sister, are you? Does he have siblings? Akira Kijima, right? Can you come with me for a second? Here's my credentials. The one pulls out a black bifold and flips it open. It says Police Department Inspector Reina Oi, and a picture of her face. Looks like she's a detective. I'd like to hear about what happened to Ami. I already told your coworkers everything. Ask them. Every time I have to talk to the cops, I end up belligerent. Probably the bad influence of hanging around a Yakuza's son. Of course, I've looked through all the records. I must say, the details are rather strange. You say the kidnapper's a girl in traditional dress. Is that true? The officer who questioned me said the same thing. I don't expect you to believe me. Oh, come on now, don't say that. We don't have any leads yet, so any information you can give us is going to help. Ami's mother comes to the station every day. We want to give her a peace of mind that the investigation is moving forward. You understand? I've already told you guys everything. I'm hungry. Leave me alone. I see. I guess that's it then. Here's my card. Please contact me if you remember anything else. Neutral. Doesn't look like you care. You're pretty ballsy. By the way, you seem to get along with Seiji Amanome. I'm sure I don't have to tell you why, but you should avoid hanging around with him. Shut it. Doesn't concern you. It's just a friendly warning. You should listen to it. I'm hearing that you've been meeting with him secretly at night. If it starts becoming an issue, I'll have to tell the juvie boys about it. If you got the time to watch us, hurry up and find Ami. Or does the police have too much time on their hands? You got me there. I'll take your advice and return to my work. If you excuse me. Oi's tall figure moves away. Sounds like the cops have their eye on Amanome too. Being part of a Yakuza family is tough. Well, in his case, I'm pretty sure he brought it upon himself. Oh, how convenient. This is... I didn't even hesitate. I ball outside, following the sound of the flute. The music stops. This is the same place I met Kakuya before, because it's her favorite spot. A cold, damp wind blows. Good evening. The air in Underpass freezes at the same time Kakuya appears. Yet I'm dripping with sweat. You beat the Hiroshima woman. That's amazing. Kakuya lost. It was so fun. Doubt. Frack of me. I thought of the next game already. We're playing the Kubitarou of Kintoki game. Kubitarou. Look for Kubitarou of Kintoki. If you don't play with Kakuya, you'll disappear too. And Ami will never come back. How long is this fracking game going to keep going? Well, until Kakuya wins, of course. Kakuya doesn't like losing. See you. Kakuya melts into the darkness. Damn. New game has started. I better investigate who this Kubitarou of Kintoki is. What should I do? I know almost nothing about horror stories and the occult, so the name doesn't ring a bell. Even so, I can't bother Amanome and Hazuki with this. I don't know I'd get help if I asked. But I don't really want to. With what happened with the Hiroshima woman, it's too dangerous to get others involved. One step at a time. All I need to do is search the internet and read some occult magazines. It's late. The bookstore's already closed tonight. I'll start tomorrow. and these days are just going right through. And so, the days of death following me start up again. You guys are haunting me right off the bat. I go home and scarf down a quick dinner. I'd be wise to go to bed early so I'm ready tomorrow. Nothing there. Collapsing in the bed, I shut my eyes. Kakuya has finally shown herself. Kubitarou of Kintoki. That's the next spirit I'm after. Starting tomorrow, the game is starting over. We are really living our lives here. From morning to night, I check every single bookstore and library in Soji. With no luck. Not a single scrap of info on Kubitarou of Kintoki. Shite! Can't find anything. When I got late, I switched to looking online, but came up just as empty. I can't believe I'm stuck already. I'm a damn idiot. Oh look, you actually have some more roll. It's because you're alive. Hazuki, what are you doing here? This place has been my walking route lately. I saw the light on, so I got curious. What are you looking up online? Ghost pictures? Or maybe something naughty? Don't make me punch you. Oh, did I interrupt something? You too, Amanome. Why? What else? I'm here for Miss Natsume. I thought maybe I could finally see her today. My luck's been horrible lately. As Amanome talks, he glances over the laptop in front of me. Damn. I still have the Kubitarou of Kintoki typed in the search bar. What's this? Kubitarou? Oh, I know. That's the name of a spirit, right? Did you meet with Kakuya? Giving mom, I see. You forget, I know you very well. You're thinking of being the cool guy who doesn't want to get other people involved or something. Get. I bet you're panicking because you can't find any information, though. Am I right? No fair, Kijima. You're keeping spirit things from me. I want to know. Tell me. I don't know if I can avoid it at this point. I give up. I share everything I heard from Kakuya. Kubitarou of Kintoki, huh? That's one I don't know. Wait, back up. You, the mistress of a go cult, don't know? Yeah, I've never heard the name before. Damn. Must really be obscure. And you know I don't know. I'm not even sure I want to know for my own sanity. If you say Kintoki around here, it can only refer to one place. Kintoki is a suburb north of Kishoji Station. It's located on the other side of the railroad crossing. I told you it's gonna be important because I saw the flowers there. The crossing where I picked up Hazuki a few days ago. He might know something. Hey, Maruhashi! She's... Yes, sir. Looking sharp as always, Kijima. Didn't know you were here. Mr. Suju told me the way outside. Man, this AC feels so good. I'm completely sweaty. Maruhashi, you grew up in Kintoki, didn't you? You ever heard the name Kubitarou of Kintoki? Maybe it's an urban legend, or a ghost story or something. Kubitarou of Kintoki. It could be that. You know something? Maybe a little. I heard rumors recently about some dog killings that have been going on in Kintoki. No, not the dogs. Oh, I saw that on the news. There's been a lot of dogs being killed lately. Like they're in some kind of JoJo manga. So what's going on in Kintoki? The cops are investigating already. It's brought up patrols in the city day and night. It's a pain getting anywhere. What's this have to do with Kubitarou? There was a rumor? People are saying the one doing it is Kubitarou of Kintoki. The culprit is a spirit? I want to know more, Maru. Is that supposed to be me? Oh, sorry. I shortened your name. It sounds round and so are you, so... You don't like it? Well, I guess they did put more effort into the characters. They didn't just fully write them off once they were done. If they had the possibility of being killed this time. No, it's cool, I'm cool. So I'm wondering how this would go down without... Well, then Amanome would probably push Maruhashi more than the other way around. So she looked like Momo. It's like Momo herself is calling me that. I don't mind. What a bittersweet feeling. What are you getting all excited for, Tubby? Hurry up and tell us about Kubitarou. Yes, sir, I'll go ahead and start. This is what I heard from my older sister lives in Kintoki. Rumors of Kubitarou of Kintoki. Oh, interesting how they say that. They go Kintoki, then Kubitarou. Hey, have you heard about what's been happening in Kintoki? Oh yeah, the dog killings. I heard this from other people, but one day late at night, neighborhood association chairman took his dog for a walk. He usually does them before sunset, but he was so busy that day that they went out at night. He passes a transmission tower on his walk that people call Kintoki Tower. It references an old mini shrine. The old-fashioned chairman was deeply religious, so he made manju offering to his shrine. But then... his dog suddenly started growling. This had never happened in any of the previous walks. A chairman found it strange, especially since everything around him looked normal. But then the dog escalated the barking. Anxious, he urgently tried to shush it. It was late and the sound would disturb the neighbors. But the dog was barking like it lost its mind. The chairman was becoming concerned when suddenly, a low voice came from behind. Have it. What? No, not the sheep. So it is it's kind of like Kintoki actually, because of the axe. He was so frightened that he couldn't turn around. The whole time this was going on, the dog was barking at someone behind him, but... Oh, she noticed the blood dripping from the axe. Suddenly the barking stopped. Jolted back to his senses, the chairman spun toward his dog. Only see an animal collapse in a pool of bright red blood. And they see the dog was missing its head. The chairman escaped safe and sound, but rumors say other owners have been killed trying to protect their pets, and their heads were cut off. It's like a weird headless horseman. It's possible that it's a ghost of Kubitarou of Kintoki, a murderer who killed in Kintoki a long time ago. Man, these dumb people. Immediately turning to the supernatural, explaining any weird thing that happens. It could just be some nutcase. That make it any better? Amanome bounces back from his frozen state surprisingly quickly. Seems the experience of the years from a woman mellowed him a bit towards ghosts and horror. This guy, Kubitarou of Kintoki, he's a big guy who lived in Kintoki way before I was born. My granny would tell me he was a really cruel man. He He cut off the heads of animals, dogs, and cows alike and collect them. Wow, that's awful. I wonder why. Maybe it's performing a black magic ritual. I don't know that much. Hey Maruhashi, that rumor earlier. You said Kubitarou was a murderer, yeah? Does that mean he was also collecting human heads? Yeah, sounds like. That's all my friends and family back in Kintoki say. Well, actually, my granny didn't bring up the part where he was a murderer that much. She'd always just talk about the animal heads. Looks like the rumor has discrepancies. Rumors are unreliable after all. It's common for there to be slight differences in telling. It might be wise to take this one with a grain of salt, Akira. I gotta follow up on it though. It's just like the usual woman. Right, there are no leads. Hey Maru, you don't have anything else in Kubitarou? Well... Oh, that's right. I heard Kubitarou loved manjus. It's the only thing I get about him. I'm a sucker for manjus too. What you like isn't important. Guess this is all we're getting out of Maruhashi. So what are you gonna do, Akira? Test the rumor, like I did last time. We're throwing a rock. I'm gonna check if Kubitarou exists. Test the rumor, huh? Sure, that makes sense, but what part of the rumor were you thinking of testing? I like how Deathmark, they're voting the ghosts. They get cursed, and it kind of brings them to the situation. This one, he goes to it. He's like, alright, I'm gonna just get myself cursed for a few days, and that's gonna be me setting my own kind of lifeline time limit. While for manju at night. I wonder. It could be that walking a dog at night is a good condition. Maybe. We can start by going to the tower. We can try over our days after we get there. That's true. I'm down. I want to see this place for myself. I agree too. Maru, where's this Kintoki tower? Sounds like they're both planning on tagging along in this case too. Doubt I can stop them at this point. Walk through the shopping district by the station, then cross the railroad tracks. It's a straight shot from there. Can't get lost. Just gotta keep an eye out. Because everything that's been going down, the cops are patrolling at night too. Damn. It's like if they catch us. Need your please friend to deal with it, Amanome? No, not right away. Let me know who's in charge of things here. Guess it's back to sneaking. I don't really get what's going on, but you're gonna look for Kubitarou, right? I know everyone in Kintoki. Want me to guide you? No, we don't need you. A bug face like you walking around with us, the police wouldn't hesitate to question us. But you're gonna face off against a crazy psycho who chews off a dog's head. That's too dangerous. I can't stay behind while you're putting yourself in danger, sir. You have that little favor me? Yeah, you could say that. A rookie like you can't even collect properly, shouldn't talk so big. Don't you agree, Akira? He's been helpful enough. Oh, you seem dissatisfied. I must say I'm surprised you're standing up for him. Sorry, you're really harsh. But he did give us information at Kubitarou. At this point, isn't he being more helpful than Adam Nomine? Okay, yes, you did well providing us with info. You're always going on about how someone gave birth to twins or new products in stores. You're very skilled in gathering the least lucrative information. I'll give you that. Mr. Seiji. So, just keep collecting info on Kubitarou. And don't do anything unnecessary, got it? Understood, leave it to me. He nods vigorously, a huge smile on his face. I feel like I'm watching a bulldog getting praised by its owner. He's practically wagging a tail. Akira Hazuki, sorry to keep you waiting. We should get going. We part from Maruhashi outside the bar and make our way towards Kisoji Station. Spirit file Kubitarou has been updated. Kakuya's game, Kubitarou of Kintoki, this is a new spirit. Comp came by, Reina Oi. Dog killing Kintoki can't do it. Also likes manju. It's like come up later, you have some manju. Like, do you use the manju or... Well, we're here in front of the station, but I'm already seeing some pesky flies. He quirks his lips up in a small smile and his eyes flick over to the police station. There are 2 officers visible inside. Come on, stop that. Everyone knows police and dogs bite if you make eye contact with them. That station there is actually in charge of canvassing all of Kintoki. If anything happens, they're the first responders. You should keep an eye on them. He's got a point. The lookout here would be a good backup if things go south. Kintoki's through the shopping district and across the railroad crossing from here, right? We stopped in the crossing earlier, though I can't say no much about Kintoki. Pretty sure the only thing it's famous for is Kintoki manju. Wait, seriously? Aren't they disgusting? Word is, shopping district committee is really pushing the sales. Anything to be famous. I'll buy you some sometime, Akira. That's okay. I'm a Nome or Hazuki. What would I take with me on the investigation? Maybe I'm a Nome. He's pretty good on the puzzle and detective work end. Hazuki's more like the spiritual side of things. So yeah, actually, let's see, like I said, it's a change of death marks. Death mark, if someone could die, they were basically written out of the story for the most part afterwards, if they live. This one, actually, I get the never outright character to play with here. I'm no way. Be careful. The cops outside look busy answering the phones. I should quickly move on before I make eye contact with any of them. Kisoji Station. It's not the big city, but this place can get pretty hectic at times. I don't see anyone at the bus stop. A soft drink vending machine. If it looks to be sold out. Whatever they ever need to restock. A poster advertising a sale in the shopping district. The words on the poster are to people to come. In celebration of the 16th night, the shopping district's holding our annual Izayoi sale. A big sale, huh? Guess they call the 16th night Izayoi. Vintage sign's made of wood. There's a cartoon octopus drawn on it. Seeing how some parts are almost illegible, the store might actually be pretty old. There's a discarded section. I bet they put a sign out front of the store when they're open. The back of the pillar is covered in lame graffiti. It's a small shrine. It's got a Jizo statue standing in it. Something's wrapped in front of the Jizo. Label says it's Kintoki manju. These manju taste horrendous, but man, if they don't have an amazing selection of flavors. I put back the manju. What, you're not going to take it with you? I won't stoop to stealing offerings. Jump scare. Crossing's open. Finally. This thing makes you wait forever after it closes. Hurry! Inside closes on us again before we get across. Oh god, they're gonna be chasing us. It's like, oh, the train's here! The flowers look fresh. Must have been offered by someone recently. The crossing gate around is scratched as something rubbed against it. Interesting detail I could observe. I hear the far-off clatter of the train. The trees on the side of the road are rustling in the wind. Someone's dog. Someone's crying from over the fence. Over by the fence. Do they have a dog over there? Ooh. Ooh. Oh! I told you the jump scare's coming! It was a subtle one. But I told you it was too quiet. It was too quiet. Their yellow and black reflectors wrapped around the telephone pole. A closer look reveals marks that kind of look like scratches. It's a shared garbage area for apartments. Still thinking about a jump scare. I open the lid and dig for the trash, but there isn't anything particularly interesting except Manly's soul. The train's starting to annoy me. It's eerily quiet. I wonder if it's because of the rumors of the past few days. So, we've been walking a while now. Is it me, or is security a lot more lax than expected? Well, it works for us, though you have to wonder if they can really keep the peace like this. Says the guy who disrupts the peace. What are you talking about? It's thanks to people like me that they even have jobs. It's an arrangement that's mutually beneficial. What a terrible world we live in. Now, just who made it like this? Right then. Look, oh, is someone there? Speaking of the devil, they appears. Look, a generic guard that will die. A cop appears out of nowhere by the side of the parking lot. Did he time that? The cop's smile looks rather forced. What are you doing here so late? Oh yeah, we're just... There's been a rash of dangerous, disturbing cases lately. You shouldn't wonder about. I've seen the recent crime scene myself. It was gruesome. Might have asked you a few things. I'd like to see some forward ID, just as precaution. Not good. The record's not exactly clean. I've been busted once before for a fight. It'll be a problem if he finds out my name. Gonna have to dodge his questions somehow. A lot of people are reporting crazy supernatural things at the station for some reason. Seriously. Police aren't shamans. We don't deal with ghosts and the like. The paranormal cops gotta do that. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you cooperate. Weird. The cop's being really talkative. Maybe he doesn't like this sort of thing. God. Distract cop or die, or something. That's with the incident. No, that's wrong. He's like, hey, wait a minute. In case you got pointed in the distance, like, hey, there's something over there. Hey, what was that case you mentioned earlier? Let me change the topic, will distract them. I'm afraid we're not at liberty to discuss that. Why not? It's all anyone's talking about my neighborhood. Any piece of info is fine. Just following orders, sorry. Can I see your ID? Only if you tell me details. Fair trade, right? I've told you that. We're not allowed. Are you attempting to divert the conversation? Is there a reason you don't want to show your ID? How about we have a little chat at the station? Come on, run! Hey! We make it to the train station, but we get caught by the cops called in for backup. We're just game over, she just get caught by cops. That's it. Go to jail. Spend night in jail. It's game over. Good. Hey, what's that over there? A bit distracted, I point. This is so stupid. It's the oldest trick in the book, literally. I point to a spot far away that's too dark to see clearly. I mean the intersection. I'm not seeing anything there. No, further back. By the pole of the intersection past that. Hey, come on now. You can't see that far. You should make things up. The guy doesn't look it, but he's a pro athlete. His eyesight's incredible. So I don't doubt he's seen something. What was it then? You're not gonna say you saw a ghost, are you? No way, there's no such thing as ghosts. Well, care to tell us what you saw? I'm totally gonna tell him we saw a ghost. Giant man. Strange dog. Nope, that was wrong. Damn. Okay. Strange dog, good. It was a weird dog. Weird dog? Weird how? Can't say for sure as the thing ran off, but it didn't have one. Didn't have what? He gulps loudly. A head. Oh, you mean... Are you sure the incident isn't getting to you? That's probably it, yeah. That's not possible. I'm sure you saw a regular dog. There's no freaking way there's a headless dog running around. Sounds like he's trying to convince himself. His face is paled. I think so too, but... So it's only a dog. We're just mistaken. There's no other explanation. Oh, how about we move to the station? I mean, we can't relax here, can we? There's a chance a strange dog or something might come out again. He's pretending to be fine, but that trembling voice and pale face are a dead giveaway. Maybe I put the scare in him, some more. He won't stay focused enough to question us. If I go too far, it might snowball into a big deal. Stare behind the cop. Hold up. I fixed my gaze over the cop's shoulder. What? Is something there? He quickly spins around to look behind him. Well, I thought I saw something again. You know, by the house with a red roof. There's a dark shadow near its gate. It's a little fuzzy, but looks kind of like a dog. I think it's hiding it, so I can't see what the head looks like. What if there actually is a dog ghost over there? Enough, alright. You guys are good to go. Hurry on home, okay? Don't take any detours. With his voice shaking almost as much as he is, the cop leads us at a fast clip. You never see it coming. Phew, that was close. Thank God that cop was a wuss. No man lie like that would easily be seen through. I'm sure me playing along helped. So, what do you think of my acting? Hollywood should be knocking down my door, don't you think? You wouldn't even get cast in a middle school play. When we're joking around, I hear footsteps from behind. Did that cop come back? I cautiously turn and... oh god. Oh, it's just you. Seems like there was some trouble. It's Maruhashi. He's holding a paper bag they didn't have earlier. I eye it closely. Probably has a lot of manju in there. Manju. Oh, this? Thought you might need them, so I bought some Kintoki manju. Why are you here? Did you... I'm really sorry. I got curious, so I followed you. So please don't hurt me. If he's followed us this far, I doubt he'd turn back even if we told him so, too. Got us then. This is your hometown, right? Oh, thank you, Kichiba. I, Maruhashi, will not fail to guide you. Speaking of, how far is this Kintoki Tower place from here? You're almost there, actually. You see that transmission tower over there? I squint look into the dim sky. It's a hazy outline of a giant metal tower. Yeah, I kinda see it. So that's it. Public fire extinguisher and metal case. Don't tell me you're gonna take that thing with you. It's bulky and it'll only get in the way. Relax, I'm just checking it out. An address is written on the telephone pole. Kintoki 4th District, number 12. Guess that's the address of this street. I open the lid and take a look inside. In the bottom is a plastic bag filled with empty glass bottles. And Manly's soul. Again. Nothing looks useful here. Especially that soul. Gotta stay with tradition. The steel tower appears faint so far away. Watch it stand in the dark. I have with an intimidating aura that I don't feel during the day. Ooh. The curved mirror is clouded by dirt and exhaust gas, and sections of paint are fading away. When I shine the light of the metal wires, I can see some parts have been snipped. I wonder if someone messed around with them as a prank. An old well has been closed with a concrete lid. There's a chain over the lid sealing it tight. Could be they don't want people falling in. It's a small wooden mini shrine. There's a sign next to it explaining its origin. This must be the old mini shrine we heard about. And what should I do? Something's written on the sign in thin letters. The thing's smudged and hard to read, but it looks like the origin of the mini shrine is explained. It says, a sacred tree called the Kintoki cedar used to be here. The cedars were two brothers called Taro Kintoki and Jiro Kintoki. The ones here was Taro. It says both brothers' cedars are gone now, with only this mini shrine left. I see. So that's why the transmission tower is called Kintoki Tower. They planned for a sacred tree replacement, but I guess they wanted to pass the name down. They then left the mini shrine in place of the tree. Maybe it's the trees cutting people down in revenge. Everyone's afraid of the wrath of the gods. After all, I think Kintoki Cedars had some crazy-ass powers. Crazy-ass powers, you say? Like what? Is it a legend of a man accomplishing a great deed, or some illness being cured? But Granny says, apparently the two sacred trees gave divine protection from the lightning. Ever since the trees were cut down, there have been more lightning strikes and electrical accidents. Well, that's just stupid. If lightning strikes stopped because of the tree powers, then we wouldn't have needed Ben Franklin. What's he got to do with this? Well, maybe someday you'll realize. It's not important right now. Say, Maruhashi, are there any other odd legends? I don't know anymore. When I was a squirt, they just told me not to play around here or even talk about it. They also said not to go near the well, but, well, that's common sense. Well, well, well. The well, huh? The well is probably dry, but someone's still maintaining it. Make an offering. There's a small plate for placing offerings in front of the mini shrine. May as well test out that rumor. Hey Maruhashi. Yes sir, what can I do for you? Hand me one of the manju you bought. He pulls a Kintoki manju from his paper bag and hands it to me. Once I've got it, I go to place it on the offering plate. What is this? When I look close at the plate, there's a weird thing scattered around it. It better not be something gross. What is it, Akira? I stick my nose close, but it doesn't smell like much of anything. It takes a bit of staring, but I finally realize what it used to be. It's a manju. The mess there is unrecognizable remains of what had been a manju. The red bee paste inside had squared out an uncanny resemblance to intestines. Damn, it's surprising. It's just a manju. The manju got back at you for talking shine about it. Some kind of soul must offer a manju before we did. Crows or rats probably got at it. Those things literally eat anything. Probably. Focus. I placed a manju on a small plate. Doesn't look like Kubitarou's coming. We all glance around, but nothing looks different. Well, obviously. Rumors are just that, after all. Maybe it was her walking into the dog part. No, we don't know yet. It was the same with the Eurasian woman. Nothing happened right after I threw the rock, but she actually... Great. Everyone start talking. It's like, oh, it's not coming today. And then he's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna arrive today. Take some heads. A summery lukewarm breeze blows between the transmission tower and the nearby homes. I swear Did I just feel a gaze on me? Or was I imagining it? Something the matter, Kijima? Your face kinda froze there. No, it's nothing. Pray? Huh, for real? You seriously want to do that? Well, you know, formalities. Akira, you're nice but you're religious. Can't exactly fault me for it. Anyone in a situation like mine would be the same. If bowing my head will give me help from God or Buddha, I'll bow as many times as I need to. Well, if that makes you feel better, then I'll do it with you. We'll line up next to each other and bow our heads to the mini shrine. Nothing really feels any different, but I fulfill my duty. I guess that's it. Oh god, did the cop get killed? A man screams from somewhere close by. What's that? Let's go! Instinct has me running before I realize it. I dash around a few corners and bolt through the alley. Oh, of course, I told you. These cops and security guards just exist to be red shirts. The cop can only allow out strangled sounds. What are you staring at? What's swinging without a breeze? A headless dog hangs from a pole. I told you there was a headless dog. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? How the... Holy... The others catch up to me only moments later. All eyes fixed on the horrific dog corpse. Hey you! What the hell happened? Screw the guy being a cop. I demand answers from the terrified man. Head. Hey, did you see Kubitarou? Index. A large man. Took the head. Went to the transmission tower. He screams loudly. It's like he's remembering exactly what he witnessed of Kubitarou. No doubt everyone living here just heard that. Damn, Akira. They'll call the police. Let's get out of here. A quick nod, I take off and sprint toward the transmission tower. Where's Kubitarou? Quickly glance around every corner yields no one who looks remotely correct. Shite. It takes a while, but Amanome and Maruhashi eventually catch up. Oh yeah, you guys aren't in as much shape. You run too fast. Did you find Kubitarou? No sign of him. That's so... I have to say, I'm kinda glad he's not here. Kubitarou, he's more insane than I ever imagined. That dog, the head. Don't remind me. Running full speed's already got me feeling sick. Get ready to run the other direction. What is it, Kijima? Why are you sniffing around like that? Kinda smells like blood. Huh? Really? I don't smell anything. I place full trust in this guy's senses. He's like a Superman, at least physically. We checked that place earlier, but there's no harm in looking one more time. Means we gotta start moving fast soon after because of that dog thing. We don't have much time, so hurry. Hey, the Kintoki manju is gone. What? We take a closer look at the sealed well? Huh. What's that weird smell? It's coming from behind the well. I slide my fingers over and behind the well to examine it, when suddenly I feel a slimy sensation. Here we go. I'm hearing something that sounds like a children's song. A dog is whining, like it's afraid of something. Head to the Great Tower of Kintoki on the 15th night. Off to the Great Tower of Kintoki. To make Dad feel better. The voice is singing rather joyfully. The presence I feel in my skin is the icy cold touch of sadness. Head to the Great Tower of Kintoki on the 15th night. I heave deep breaths over and over. My heart won't stop pounding. Hey, you okay? Did you use your power? Shite. There was a blood on the back of the well and I accidentally touched it. What did you see? No idea. But I heard a song. Is he living in the well like that's his lair? A song? Head to the Great Tower of Kintoki on the 15th night. A children's song. The lyrics went something like that. Maybe it's referring to some old custom where people pray to the trees on the 15th night. The phrase is definitely like a children's song. Yeah, you're right. But strangely, I don't feel entirely convinced that it's just a children's song. The emotion I picked up from touching the blood was cold and sad. That was the only thing I heard. It was a dog growling. This blood must be from that dog that was killed. That means there's a dog head inside this well. I'm of half a mind to open and check, but I doubt we have time for that right now. That incident earlier, the cops will be here soon. If the cops find us, they'll want to question us and it'll all become a big mess. Yeah, we can check again tomorrow. Let's make ourselves scarce before the cops come. We head off and run down the path that takes us back to the residential area. Welcome back. You look pale, what happened? I recap everything for her. The disaster might be caused by Kubitarou, and the odd slang I heard from Bloodmentry. As she listens, her concern melts into curiosity. Traces of Kubitarou and a mysterious children's song. It's all sounding so bizarre. I wanted to go too. I'd have been perfectly happy if you'd gone instead. They wouldn't have had to see the corpse of a headless dog. Maybe I'm glad I did after all. Pardon me. It seems things are going down at the station. I glance over at the police station. A bunch of people have been passing through the doors. People must have heard the scream and called the cops. The town's gonna be crawling with cops. We can't investigate with things like this. Guess we'll have to call him for today.
Okay.
Let's meet tomorrow at the usual time and place. Now if you excuse me, I have plans. Gonna make people swim with the fishes. Oh, you're waiting for me! Oh, that's right, Kijima. You can have these. Manju. Mirage shoves a paper bag full of Kintoki manju at me. What the? Okay, I'm off. I should get going soon myself. I'd like to head back with you part of the way, but I have to stop by the agency. I need to discuss work with my manager. What are you working on right now? Well, you know, summer things. Like shows that bring in idols and swimsuits to play sports in the pool. Sounds amazing. Of course a boy would think that. But for those who have to do it, it's hard. There are guys who try to take weird pictures. Alright, good night. They head off in separate directions, leaving me standing with a paper bag. Guess I'll head home. And get haunted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My phone. No number. Someone pranking me. It begins. Even my phone's not safe anymore. The hell was that? No, seriously, what the hell was that? Now a text. May as well open the message. From D-Man, subject D-Man 1. One who explores the untapped world, I am D-Man, don't be afraid. We'll start with finding Op Arts, the Bible we explorers all love. The business can get underway, I see something like welcome as a new comrade. Connected to Yashiki? Huh? The hell? D-Man. This whole thing's too elaborate for a prank. I think Op Arts was the name of some kind of weird magazine with UFOs or something. I find it in a convenience store. D-Mail. Text from D-Man may show up sometimes. Usually hints at them to examine your surroundings. When you search the correct location, you'll gain a D-card. You check them out in the spirit file, try and look for the first D-card. I'll ask and see if they got the magazine. You got the magazine? Nobody here. They're in the bathroom. Oh well, I can find on my own. Oh, that's it. There's only one copy left of the magazine and after on the rack. How convenient. Urban Legends and Spirits of Tokyo until Legend of a Doll. Oh look, it's everybody we encountered. Oh, there's the cover of Deathmark right there. Nostra Rabbit Tail Charm, recommended by Editor M. When I open it, an important notice catches my eye. Thank you for your continued support of this magazine. It's been brought to our attention that customers have found cards inserted in every issue. Please note our company has not been including any cards either as bonuses or extras. These cards are in no way affiliated with our magazine. We ask for your understanding and cooperation in this matter. As I finished reading, I noticed a strange card tucked between the pages. Is this the card they were talking about? I flip it over to see what's written on it. Spirit of Memoirs 1, D-Man. Congratulations on your first D-card. To help you believe me, here's a little about myself. How much do you know about the urban legend of D-Man? Rumor has it an occult magazine called Monthly Op Arts sometimes includes just a small item for inexplicable reasons. Is it that those cards contain info on several spirits? This information comes from D-Man. That's right, it's your truly. What's the purpose of these cards? An extraordinary man like yourself may have already realized the secrets of the untapped world. These cards help me offer my knowledge and recruit those with potential to join me. This is by no means mandatory, as this is just fluff compared to the fate you're facing right now. But if you're interested, I'm willing to offer something related from my memoirs. To start, a story about one of my acquaintances, a Mr. K from H City. Ooh. Showcase your talent to the fullest and dive into the unknown. D-Man. I forgot everyone's full name, so it's a little hard for me, like, to figure out who's who. But I know it's the characters from the previous game, Deathmark. What's with this card? This is pretty involved for a dumb prank. And how the hell they text me? If it's a joke, it's not funny. They shouldn't even be playing along. Who in the world is this D-Man guy anyway? Take D card. Try to use your hints to find the cards. Each D card can only be obtained immediately after the text is received. Interesting. A text. I open up the message. D-Man. Great, you're natural. You have no problems with the next one. So it's a red monster that devours paper. At this location will be appropriate analysis record. I'll be contacting you regularly from now on. Stay healthy. D-Man again. Man, this guy's persistent. It could be the otaku. Because I think he was working with everybody afterwards. It could have been that right there. Hold up. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. A case revolving around the rumors of the mark from a few years ago in Tokyo's H City is that the mark is a curse. Those with the dog-bite-like crews face a suspicious death or go missing. By the time I visited H City after the case, the rumor was very much reality. I found the traces of several supernatural phenomena. The mark's curse is inflicted after encountering a spirit associated with H City legends, so I visited several haunted places that piqued my interest. I'll spare you the details as another memoir. Death Mark recorded them all. But each spot was associated with death and fear. A suicide woods, a band school, etc. I ended up in a large mansion. That's where I met Kay, who I now consider a good friend. Our similar backgrounds caused us to hit it off. I heard all about the case and its conclusion from him. Mr. Kay highly regarded my spirit information network, and I promised to research 2 names for him. Lisa and Leonard, D-Man. So I guess this is kind of inform us what's going down with the main cast. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home, feeling pretty satisfied with myself. I haven't eaten since noon, so I checked the contents of my refrigerator. I have some pork that's still good. Maybe I'll make some stir-fry. Now that I'm full, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Tomorrow's gonna be busy, so going to bed early seems like a good plan. It's Amanome. It's late. What do you want? Kubitarou makes you too scared to sleep. Shut it. Bon called me. That journalist. What'd he say? He wants to meet at Shinza Station right now. What a pain. Just as I was about to go to bed. And? Why did you call me? It's obvious. I want to bum a ride on that bike you always talk about. Why me? It's the fastest way there. Plus you'd be a good bodyguard. When members of the family work. You have to be curious about Bon too. He knew about spirits. Actually, I'm outside your place right now. Hurry up and get out of here. Don't keep me waiting. Guess I don't have a choice. May as well go. Yo, no long time no talk. Let's get going. Here, your payment. Amanome tosses me a canned drink like usual. Tonkatsu drink. Where do you find these nasty things? All my friends know of my hobby. Stop trying to curry favor by sending me gifts from other places. My stomach's already full of pork. Well, you don't have to drink it now. Take your time to save the flavor tomorrow. I want to know what you think of it. You look pleased. I'm glad to see you seem to like it. Anyway, let's be on our way. Amanome pops on the spare helmet and smoothly climbs on behind me, if you know what I mean. Having ridden before, if you know what I mean, he takes less time than Hazuki had. Alright, take me to Shinza Station. I drive down the empty road heading toward the center of Shinza Ward. The bright building in front of me, Moon Tower, points me in the correct direction. Shinza Station is right by it. I'm kinda sleepy. The day's fatigue plus a full stomach have made my eyelids heavy. I really should have had a cup of coffee or something before I left. My pack is suddenly smacked from behind. Must be trying to keep me awake. We've known each other for so long that Amanome can't just tell these things. It's been 10 years, huh? I was a mess back in those days. Back before Aunt Natsumi took me in. We had no money and everything always felt like it was falling apart. All I had was anger. The only way I knew how to get rid of it was fighting. Didn't matter to me who I fought. A cop, an underclassman, a son of a Yakuza. I picked fights with them all. Somehow in the end, that son of the Yakuza, Seiji Amanome, decided he liked me. I've always thought I'd probably just hit him too hard on the head. Been hanging out ever since. Amanome and I are complete opposites. He disguises his true dark Yakuza self behind an outgoing friendly mask, while I'm a loner musclehead who hates drawing attention to himself. Even our clothing preferences are opposites. He goes for white and I only wear black. The only thing I can figure what we share is our lack of common sense. Yin and yang. We're both broken in some way. The low rumble of the engine echoes through the vacant business district. We're almost to Moon Tower. When we reach Shinja Station, I park my bike and we head toward the meeting spot. The place Bond picked out is a raised passageway nearby. It's packed with pedestrians during the day, but right now it's completely empty. I can see the Moon Tower rising out of the darkness when I peer from the middle fence. I had people looking to Bond, but as a guy who deals with society's underbelly, he's careful. Even I couldn't obtain his address. You almost sound happy about that. He seems to be a guy worth crushing. I wonder what he wants, though. He was surprisingly concerned about what we were doing at Yamato's shrine. Let's hope he tells us the right things. If it comes down to it, I'll just beat it out of him. Jeez. So violent, Rut. You should study how adults handle things. Don't you agree, undefeated champion of the UG match? Akira Kijima. So you looked into me too. Your mother is a horror novelist, Natsumi Kijima. Or should I say, foster mother. Your real mother is her older sister, Satomi. She passed away due to an illness 2 years ago. She wasn't officially married, so I couldn't find out who your father was. Are you stalking me? Hell no. This is insurance. It's to show that I know you very well. I could even let your mother know about your little part-time job. You son of a... Cool, Akira. This passage has a security camera. We won't be able to get out of it if you hit him. You'll end up worrying Miss Natsumi. Let me handle this. I'd really like it if you didn't trouble my friend, Mr. Bond. Why are we here? I want to know why you're going after a spirit back at Yamato's shrine. I truly doubt men your age like to dabble in the occult arts. We're not exactly against telling you. In exchange, we'd like to know what info you have on spirits. A mutual exchange. You stay silent for a while, then. Well, fine. You accepted that pretty fast. Information on ghosts doesn't put food on the table. You say that, but you seem eager. It's a grown-up matter. Anyway, hurry up and talk before I change my mind. We tell them about what we've experienced so far. Ami disappearing, Kakuya the curse, the Yushima woman, and Kubitarou of Kintoki. Our story ends after we mention what we saw earlier tonight. Kakuya, huh? I know something of her. Nothing concrete, mind you. Hey, tell us what you know. Who is she? Hold your horses, half-pint. I don't look it, but I'm still a journalist. I need evidence before I share anything. Give me time to investigate. He speaks quietly but firmly. I can tell he's not dodging. Fine. I don't have time. You gotta hurry. I'll try. But rather than focusing on Kakuya now, I'd say Kubitarou of Kintoki is the bigger problem. Aren't you gonna die when the time limit expires? It won't be long until those mouths appear again, whispering death into my ears. The terrifying sensations of my skin wriggling and moving on its own. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. I'll search for info on Kubitarou as well. He's rather obscure for a spirit though, so I'm not sure how much I can dig up. Don't expect much. Never generous of you. I have my reasons. Besides, I'm not running a charity. This thing's gotta go both ways. You need to tell me everything you learn about spirits. And no hiding anything from me, got it? Yes, that's acceptable. Glad to see you're more understanding than expected, Mr. Bond. Call me Bond, not Masa Bond. Hey, I'm a Nome kid. Spirits and the Prince of France are different matters. I have other suspect rumors on you. I won't be generous with those. We can go into all that another time. We look forward to hearing your Kubitarou info. If my friend were to die, by my family name of Amanome, I will chase you down. What a scary brat you are, friending an adult. Well, I'll be going now. Don't die. Bon walks off towards Shinzo Station. Didn't expect him to cooperate that easily. Kakuya's interested in you, so you're a valuable source of information for him. You'll be helpful for the most part. I can't exactly say that makes me happy. Bear with it. It's linked to his interest that you have access to info and a connection. Oh, that's right. Amanome steps aside and takes out his phone. Hey, it's me. Everyone can fall back. Thanks for your hard work. Sorry about that. What was that about? Well, if he hadn't come to see reason, I was planning to invite him to my office. An emergency measure, you understand. It's a little visible. If you guys are here, then why'd I have to bring you my bike? The minor details are important. Come on, I need you to take me home. The last train's already left. I end up giving Amanome a ride again. Once I drop him off in front of the office, I drive straight home. Today's left me so exhausted. Tarangiro, Kintoki cedars were brother cedar trees. Don't pitch up from lightning. Compost looking at me hanged headless dog. Blood marks Kintoki Tower. 15th night. I'm tired. Better freshen up first. Oh crap. Just a quick shower today. You guys gotta harass me every time I take a shower. You'll never smell nice ever again. Ah, that was refreshing. Now I'm thirsty. I want to drink something. I open the fridge and look inside. Looks like I have a bottle of tea. That'll do. Take a look close to the fridge and remember what's tucked in my bag. Maruhashi gave me some weird manju earlier. I like to toss them and forget them. I guess I'll keep them in the fridge for now. It's gonna come up later. Huh. What do I do when my hair dries? I chug the tea and place the empty bottle on my table. Don't feel like it. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of a book. There it is. I pick up Secret Indiscriminate Combat Techniques. Think I'll read this for a while. Huh. Where'd I leave off? Blows to the mastoid disrupt semicircular canals to confirm that your opponent's off balance. Dog? Neighbors' dogs are barking. What the hell are they barking for this late at night? Kintoki. Open the curtain? Yes. Nothing there. It stopped finally. What the hell was that about? I don't feel like reading anymore. May as well just go to bed. Huh? What was that? It came from the balcony. Yes. God, it was here. Huh? This is a weird stain. Could it be like the ones I saw from the Yushima woman? No, I'm reading too much into it. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep right away, but I think I'll lie down anyway. I collapsed in the bed and shut my eyes. I think back on what happened a few days ago. Strange things have been happening to me since I started looking into the Ushima woman rumor. If that's the case, could the thing earlier have something to do with Kubitarou of Kintoki? After everything that happened today, I'm exhausted. Despite still being riled up, my consciousness drifts off immediately.